Hello and welcome to the official Those People podcast. I'm MasonINK, and today I'm joined by eldtraingirl, also known as Ellie,
Hello.
as well as Jinniberry, also known as Jinny.
Hi.
Um, how are we today? I don't really. No, is it? It's like kind of raining outside for me. That's
Yeah,
my
it's
day.
raining. I don't know how it is wherever you are, Jenny.
Boring
Whatever
and
void you live
dry.
in. Oh,
That's a shame.
I know.
it's always a shame. Weather's a shame, I think.
I think weather's
Just get
weather.
rid of it.
I look outside, I see the sun, I see clouds, I see anything, and I go, oh man,
Not again.
what are they gonna do next time?
Like,
What will they think of next?
What will they think of next? Upside down world?
Oh,
Bullshit.
this feels like a city skylines natural event disaster thing. It's just this just in, the upside down world is now taking over.
The upside down world's about to collide.
And then it's just this your city just like on a plane just coming down onto the city you just built. Um I should probably play that game. That feels like a really fun like stream game.
Yeah,
you should.
it's a pretty silly little game.
I have a lot of games I want to
You gotta
stream.
get the DLC though. The natural disasters one at least.
Yeah. How much DLC does that game have?
A lot.
Ooh. That's interesting.
It's in a Sims territory of DLC.
Oh no!
Oh.
That's
The deal.
over. There's like,
I don't know if it costs that much,
it's gonna be like,
but it is
it's
that
gonna be
much.
like $100 worth of DLC.
Yeah, it's gonna cost a whole nother game.
Yeah. How much DLC does a train game that you have cost?
Oh, like a bajillion train. The train game is infinite DLC, and it's like $5 per like train car. I think. Let me check.
Per car. So if you want like a full like locomotive, you gotta get, that's a lot of
You
$5.
gotta pay for the main locomotive and then like the coal car after it.
Is that
A
actually the
unit
case?
of like the diesel train and B unit.
Oh wow.
That might be real. Let me check in a little bit.
The first game to have $1 million DLC.
Oh, you joke.
I I'm scared. That's what I am.
How much does all the DLC cost?
That is the $1 million
First off,
question.
each locomotive costs $13.99
Oh, like for the whole thing?
for the locomotive. Oh wait, no, that was for like multiple liveries of a locomotive. Okay, multiple paint jobs.
Oh, my mistake. It costs $15 to have different color options.
Normally, it costs $10.
Ooh. That one has some really good paint options then.
Actually, it varies a lot. Like some of this is like $20. Some of it is like 5. Some of it is like $3.
But the question on all of our minds is how much does it all cost?
Let me see. I'm pretty sure there is a buy it all option, and it's
now.
like
It's gonna be
huge.
like $1 more billion. The first more billion in the universe is train game DLC.
Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if they just offer buy it all in like one pack, but like I'm pretty sure. Wait, that should be on like the main store page. Hold on.
Right.
You can cut all this down.
No.
No, don't. It's ruining.
Okay.
This is actually really important. You guys
Yeah, me floundering around is extremely important.
what the audience has to
Um,
understand is how prepared we are each time we go into one of these recording sessions.
Yeah, like I started putting together things as soon as we hit that record button.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've been wide awake for hours.
How long have you been awake, Shinny?
like 30 minutes.
Ooh.
As soon as when I sent the image is when I woke up.
Awesome. That was like 5 minutes ago.
No, it was 30 minutes
Oh
ago.
no, it was okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the Platinum Pack, which does not have all the DLC, costs
Okay.
$323.
Oh my god.
Oh.
But it's currently discounted at minus 94% for $19.29.
Oh wait, that's a steal.
Yeah,
Get
that's
it!
That is a
like, buy
steal.
it right
Quickly! You gotta go! That's like
You gotta
actually
buy
crazy.
it.
94% off 300 to 19. That's crazy.
Yeah, the studio behind this, N3V Games, whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, they do that a lot, and it's because they overcharge literally fucking everything.
Yeah, I feel like that
Yeah.
was very clearly stated with the $13 paint job.
The base game cost $40 with nothing.
Right. That's
And I got the European edition, which had like 3 tiny things and was $100.
Oh.
wow.
I think I got it like a discount though, so it's fine. It's fine.
Oh,
It's fine.
okay.
Yeah, it was instead of getting it for 100, you got it for like 50 cents or whatever. And then the
Yeah.
person that just bought it with $100 the day before is like, "Well, now you tell me." Speaking of, spending way too much money in a video game, the Cowboy Bebop collab just dropped
Oh, yeah.
on Overwatch. And of course I bought it because it's a favorite anime of mine. And you could buy each skin individually with all their little cosmetic stuff for $25, or you can buy all of it for
Dang.
$50. So it's a 100 to 50 ratio. So that bundle's a good deal in the context of those prices. But what I've seen a lot on Twitter is people like flaming Blizzard for these prices, which is fair because $25 for one, in-game skin with a couple little extra stuff is like way too much. But
I could see like I could see a lot less. Yeah.
but what a lot of people are also pointing out on Twitter is like that's just kind of the standard for free to play games like this nowadays. Like I don't think I've seen anybody like on Twitter actively complain about like the $100 stuff on Valorant, and those are just like gun skins. Like those don't even change the character you play as. And then there's also stuff. I think there's stuff like that in Apex. I don't know much about Apex.
Man, people really thought Blizzard was better.
It's crazy. Like it's just like a glaring issue in that sort of gaming sphere, but like whenever Overwatch does it, it's like someone tell the geezer to pack it up. I'm going back to Valorant and I'm going to spend $100 on one knife. It's crazy.
We'll spend like $300 for the collection event
Mhm.
for heirlooms, and all it does is change your melee punch to a weapon, but it doesn't do more damage. It's purely cosmetic.
Right, like
Oh my god.
I miss, and I guess this might just be me being an Overwatch 1 player, but I do miss when it was just loot boxes specifically loot boxes that you can get by just playing the game. Because I don't know how, I think it's like CSGO or something has loot boxes, but I'm pretty sure you have to pay for that. That's not cool.
Yeah.
But I think that one was also free to play, isn't it? So like there's that.
Yeah, it's free to play.
I think if we're going free to play, being able to just buy the things that you want specifically is the better route. Like, obviously these skin prices are like way too high, but like, I miss when I would just pay $60 for the game, and then by playing the game, I had the chance to get the cosmetics. Because then I don't have to like pick and choose, like, oh, that skin's really cool, and I don't have one for that character. That's good, but it is like $10, and that's $10 that I'm not gonna spend. Whereas in
They are the
Overwatch
games.
1, it's just like, ooh, I hope I get it in a mystery box, or like,
State
oh,
of
I have
the
enough
games
credits.
Industry. State of the games industry.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's
We've all seen Scarlet and Violet.
I love
Aren't
Scarlet
they
and
trying
Violet.
to like up the price of like big games as well? So they're going from 60 to 70.
Yeah, I think that's like a product of inflation more than anything, but you know what actually is annoying? Like, because the only $70 game that I've bought, like, since the price raised to $70 is Persona 3 Reload. And that game's phenomenal. But they're adding like a DLC thing that was like just kind of with the game. Like if you bought like it's the same like campaign DLC that was in like the second remake of Persona 3. And like all the plans to make it and like it was I'm pretty sure it's already like it's been done since launch. They just didn't include it with base game, and then they're making you pay for it. Like you have to pay. It's not like a free update thing to get it. It's like $30 or something. And so in order to get the full Persona 3 experience, you got to pay $100 total. And that's just like kind of crazy. Cuz I'm pretty sure that campaign is like an hour or two at most long.
Christ.
So that's upsetting. I need them to like knock it off with these prices, man.
I know, it's so expensive.
I'm tired of, opening my wallet for games. Like I already bought it. What more do you want from me?
You know a game is good for its price and doesn't have DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay.
It's really good. You guys should try it.
I probably should.
You know-
I will share my Steam library with you. I will add you to my family, and I will share it with you. I will let you play it for free. It's a good game. You should play it.
part of the Barry family.
Yes, the Berry family.
That sounds like a mob syndicate.
Who knows? It might turn into one.
Come on, join the Berry family.
We're gonna play Baldur's Gate this Saturday. Be there or be square.
Be there, or else you'll be sleeping with the fishies.
And by that, you're gonna just have to go fish in the corner or something. I don't know. You're not invited. Is what that means. But yeah, I'm sure Baldur's is good. It did win Game of the Year.
It deserved it. I promise you. I promise. It's so good.
I'm just sad that my boy Yuri Lowenthal didn't get an award. That's all I cared about. I've gotten I've cared less and less about the Game of the Year stuff as the years have gone on.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Cowboy Bebop collab is pretty good though. Outside of the Spike Spiegel skin looking a little off in the face region, everything is like pretty good. I love that like whenever you kill somebody with the skins, you get like a little jazz flare. Literally the only complaints I've had outside of the Spike Spiegel face is like I wish that there were voice lines or sprays. And also better highlight intros would be really nice. Because the one they got for Cassidy was like, it was hardly a Bebop reference. Like they could have just done that at any like time of the Overwatch, and it just would have been, oh, it's a nice Cassidy play of the game. I mean, it's still like in Overwatch 2 one where they just kind of move their gun and look at the camera and that's it. But at least it's something.
Why is Cassidy not like clean shaven?
I don't know. Because Spike does not have like stubble at all. I think they just kind of. I think it was like, cause like the thing with Overwatch collabs is like it's not them adding those characters; it's the Overwatch characters cosplaying the collaboration characters, and Cassidy has a pretty thick beard, so I think it's like insinuating that's like, oh, he shaved it off in the moment. He's like, I gotta be Spike Spiegel. If I don't look like Spike Spiegel, then what am I doing out here?
And then he didn't look like Spike.
I love all the little like outfit references that are on him though. Like I know he's got the key to the swordfish on his belt. He's got the standard Spike outfit, but then he has the trench coat from like Last Stand or the cathedral scene. And then the white hat that he has is when like his rival from the one episode gives him his hat as he leaves.
Right.
Which is a cool, like, that's a pretty, like, I feel like that one's, like, more niche than the trench coat. But it's weird, because it's, like, it's in the game for emotes and stuff that require the hat, but he looks a lot better if he just has that on. So I don't know why they didn't just leave it on the whole time. The only skin that I actually actively don't like is the Ein Hammond. I don't know how you can put a corgi on a big hamster and make it look good, but the answer is you can't.
They just painted Hammond.
They did. They made his ears really long for some reason, and then they painted him. Yeah, I think one little last thing that gets on my nerves is for Spike's, like, he does a little finger gun emote, because Spike does that pretty often in Cowboy Bebop. But they don't have a sound clip of him saying bang or like a gun imitation sound. It's just like a kiss sound, and that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And so I think they just didn't want to get the voice actor to come in and record that line, so they just went with something that they had, and that's upsetting. Hope that changes, but otherwise, good collab. I enjoy it, even if it's $50 for the whole lot. That's like $10 off from how much it cost me to buy Overwatch 1.
Yeah.
I got it for cheaper than 60.
That's what matters.
Well, I mean, I bought it like first year, so I didn't get any price drop.
Speaking of video games and stuff, I've been playing like a lot of my backlog.
Yeah.
I played Celeste. I beat Celeste.
Good game.
Yay.
Beat
5.
Portal. Beat Portal 2. And playing Portal fan mods because, you know, I like puzzle games. Also playing Luigi's Mansion. I like puzzle games.
Did you guys know that in Luigi's Mansion?
Did you guys know? That's because that let me explain that bit because this is a podcast and stuff. Like,
well, I don't even. Was Ginny there for that?
Was Ginny there for that? I don't know. This is for the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is for the podcast. While they were playing Overwatch, I think Mason was recording for a video or something.
Yeah.
I would just like randomly pull out like, hey guys, did you know that in Luigi's Mansion, Gooigi was actually introduced in the 3DS port of Luigi's Mansion, before Luigi's Mansion 3? And I would just say that like it randomly.
You would just say like, did you know in Luigi's Mansion, and then would say a fact, and then that just kind of became a bit. Because after every time you say something and then there was a silence, I'd say, did you guys know that in Luigi's Mansion? Yeah, that Overwatch video is going to be a behemoth to edit. But those bits will be in there, so look out for Luigi's Mansion on Cowboy Bebop Overwatch.
And look out for Luigi's Mansion on Nintendo Switch this October.
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of Scott the Woz lately, so like,
yeah,
it's crazy seeing like old directs because I've only followed Nintendo closely since they got a Switch, and then watching those directs and stuff. Probably because the Switch has constant interesting video games, and then my time on the Wii U didn't. But it's weird seeing the evolution. Because now it's all like one after another, unless it's like some random RPG in which they're going to take like 5 extra minutes to talk about it more, which looked identical to the last RPG they talked about last direct. But there's a lot of RPGs that they're just putting on Switch, which is cool.
There's a lot of RPGs.
Yeah, I think like I'm pretty sure the majority of those are like indie or like smaller company driven projects that are getting put on Switch. And it's awesome that they're getting that sort of like coverage on Nintendo Direct and stuff. I also don't want to hear about it.
Or they're by Square Enix, which is also probably a lot of them.
Like that's cool and all, but like, when's Princess Peach Showtime coming out? You know
Ginny, how you doing?
Can't wait for that game.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, I got distracted. What was happening? Where am I?
What happened, bro? We were talking about Princess Peach, and then as I was talking, like, so Jenny, how are you doing? Like, what do you mean you got distracted?
Well, like, I was like, man, we're talking about like a bunch of boring-ish video game things that most people don't understand. Jenny, what's up? And then you started talking about Jenny something that Jenny liked, and I was like, uh-oh. It's too late. I can't abort.
Yeah, now we're here, and we're putting pressure on you. So do you got something to say?
Jenny, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Did you know
But Princess Peach
Mansion.
Yeah, I haven't seen very much of the Princess Peach game.
That's like the one Nintendo game that I've been following very closely. I'm very excited for it. I'm gonna play it.
Are you gonna put that on your channel?
Yes, I'm gonna put that on my channel.
You should.
Dude,
apparently there's gonna be a mermaid variant, and I'm so excited for that.
Yeah. Dude.
Yes.
I'm at like a weird spot on YouTube because I'm trying to like figure out which like algorithm I should play towards. Because what I've been doing has just been like playing games as like kind of as I record them for the most part. But this year I'm trying to like really get some growth in. So I've been doing like playing Lethal Company because that was big. And then I also need to finish up like Pokemon playthrough that I was working on. And then I just kind of threw out a Valorant video, and then it's got like 160 views right now. It did better in the same time span of 2 days and 5 hours. It has gotten 30 more views than my body cathartic animation. So
Jesus Christ,
that hurts a little bit. Because this is one of my least favorite videos I've ever made. It's 9 minutes, and one of those minutes is an advertisement for this podcast because it was actually 8 minutes of footage, and I couldn't bother to grab another session and skim through that as well. Next Valorant video is gonna be better, but
hooray!
It's like a struggle because I want to keep uploading like new game playthroughs, but those take me a while to get through, and by the time I'm done with it, it's like been 3 months plus. Right. If we're talking Scarlet and Violet, it's like, when did that game come out? Because I think it might have been like not 2023.
I think it was. I don't follow Pokemon.
It was a long time ago.
February 10th, 2023. It has been like a full. It's been
long
over
before
a full
time
year.
had a name.
Long before. There was like a little skit that I was gonna upload. Not even skit. It was just like a shit post essentially of like 3 people in the VC just like doing that like monologue, and then I was just gonna upload it with like different cursed images of Sensei Wu, but I lost the footage. I've looked for it.
The footage.
I've literally looked for it like 8 different occasions, and I haven't found it. So I have no idea where it went.
Oh, it's tragic.
Let's remake it.
All right, are you guys ready?
One more time.
We gotta hold on. We gotta. Does somebody have?
All
it
right,
on hand?
let's do this one more time.
Let's do this one last
Long
time.
before time had a name.
Hold on. We gotta find it. Long before time had a name.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna do it right now.
What?
No,
Yeah, right now.
I can't. Not again.
We can't do the voice.
Guys, we should remake that. Oh, not again! What the hell are you talking about?
We were joking. It was a joke.
Look, it's in the VC chat. You don't gotta do the voice, Ginny. Are you guys ready?
Okay, but no.
Are we upgrading it all at once?
Yes. Well,
All
okay.
right,
Here's
we
what
can
we'll
it
do.
once.
We'll do we do all at once, or do we like offset it by a second each?
I think it would be funnier if
Like,
we did it 1 second behind each
Okay,
other.
so I'll start, then Ellie, then Ginny. Okay.
Not Jenny goes in between me and you. I see the vision. I see a vision.
Okay.
Okay.
Long before time had a name,
Long
Ninjago was
before
created by
time
the
had a
first
name.
spinjitzu
Long
master.
before time
Using
had
the
a name,
four weapons of
Ninjago was
spinjitzu,
created by the
the scythe
first
of
spinjitzu
quakes,
master,
the nunchucks
using
of
the
lightning,
four
the
weapons of
shurikens of ice,
ninjutsu,
and the
the
sword of
scythe
fire.
of quakes, the
Weapons
nunchucks
so
of
powerful,
lightning,
no one
the
can handle
shurikens
all
of
their
ice,
power
and the
at
sword of
once.
fire. Weapons so powerful, no one could handle all their powers at once. This is not the full speech.
This is not, but this is what Google gave me, and I think it works. Lord Gargalon. I like how we just don't use his real name. We say Gargalon. That's not his name. Well, there you go. We found
Gargalon
footage
D's
just
next.
now. Whoa. That was uncalled for. Can I get an apology?
Did you know that in Luigi's Mansion?
I'm titling this one "Did You Know That in Luigi's Mansion" just because he said that.
Good.
It's a good title.
I think it's probably one of the best ones. What else has been going on? Is there any
I've had
any news?
a few things going on. Well, first off, my tongue is a little swollen,
Mm-hmm.
so I might sound a little stupid. I probably should have mentioned this at like the start of the podcast, but I didn't.
I don't think it's. I think
not
it's
that
fine.
noticeable.
It doesn't sound any different.
I feel a little stupid, just a little stupid.
Okay.
You know, just that slight
Did you
bit
know
of
that
stupid.
in Luigi's Mansion?
I feel like Daffy Duck a little bit, just a little bit.
Shout out
Anyway,
to
I've
Daffy
been
Duck.
obsessed with Kirby recently.
Yeah.
It's been my main form of happiness recently. Every time I look at him, I feel a little bit of dopamine punching my brain.
Punching your brain.
It's me. I'm punching you, but my glove says dopamine on it.
Yeah, you know, Mason, thank you for that.
You're welcome. Is that all?
Well, do you want me to go into my Kirby lore deep dive, or?
I mean, I don't got anything else going on.
I want you to discuss this GIF.
Yeah, explain this GIF.
So in the first episode of Kirby Right Back At You.
Okay, we should probably explain. The GIF is Kirby wearing a police hat and badge, shooting a gun into the air wildly.
It might not be the first episode. I think it's the second episode. They're trying to find Kirby a home.
Mm-hmm.
So they go around the entire town. And they ask everyone, okay, will you take Kirby? And most of the time, it just ends up with Kirby fucking up.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first time it's like a chef and he like spills the food everywhere and then also eats the food. And then there's like the mayor and I don't remember what wrong he does there, but he does that wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think he goes and he's a shepherd or something. But in the American version, they specifically skipped him being a police officer because this happens and he blows up the police station.
I think it's a pretty accurate depiction of cops.
It's a pretty accurate depiction of cops.
I think
you know,
if
that's what most
Kirby-
cops look like.
I think if Kirby were real, then world peace would be a lot more obtainable.
True.
He would just.
Yeah, if like
He would
if
just
some
eat Trump.
if some like political like corrupt man just like try to have a business meeting, it's like we want to weaponize you. You're gonna be one of our weapons. He would just eat him.
He'd go,
And then it's like, well, that's one dictator gone. We're making great strides.
And then he would gain their power.
He would gain their power. What is their power?
He would gain their power. Tax evasion.
Yay!
Shoutouts. Worked really hard for that too.
So, what do you all know of Kirby?
I know absolutely nothing of Kirby.
I know.
You know absolutely nothing of Kirby? That's perfect.
I've played a few. I've dabbled in the Kirby.
So, in the Kirby lore, there is an ancient race of people, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How ancient?
And these ancient people came from an alternate universe.
Okay.
Alright.
This isn't unveiled until the most recent entry of the series.
Okay.
Okay.
And these ancient people, they create an entity, okay? Known as dark matter. Or, but more specifically, void termina.
Mm-hmm.
This dude right here. Big man.
Okay.
He looks so whimsical, though.
He's giant.
I think if
He's like a kaiju.
yeah, like
Gaz the Colossus
his like toe claws are taller than like the tallest basketball player.
I think it's taller than a house.
Oh, my bad. My mistake.
So, and inside Void is Void Termina. Or sorry, inside of Void Termina is Void. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Apologies for the... And Void looks like this.
Okay.
These are three separate
Silly.
ways that he looks.
And inside that is Void Termina.
Now, in the description of Void... of the Void, like, interior, it describes him as a being that, if it was given, happiness, it could have been something good. Heavily implying that Void is actually this pink fucker right here.
That's Kirby.
Whenever Void gets reincarnated around positive emotions into Kirby.
So second that Void was born, they just plopped him onto Overwatch, and then he became an evil being.
Well, if that happened, then he would become dark matter.
Whoa.
Okay?
Oh.
This is dark matter.
That's what I
I
look
don't
like
like it.
whenever. That's how I feel sometimes playing comp. Not even gonna lie.
I don't like the way it looks.
He looks cooler in another game though. He has like a much like, he has like a cooler like disguise type design. Like, look at this shit, dude. That's pretty sick.
He's got hair,
I
bro.
like the first one better. The first one's terrifying. The second one looks like a loser.
Don't say that. He looks awesome.
I'm sorry.
He
Forgive me.
possessed King DDD.
Did you know in the DDD's Mansion 2?
So, where was it? Where is he? Where is he? There's something that controls dark matter too. Okay.
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 Let me find him. And his name is Zero.
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 What?
Huh?
I don't know how that could be zero. There's only like 4 things around it.
Okay.
And see, now Zero is pretty awesome. Whenever you defeat him in battle, he has a second phase, right? Where
Oh.
so
That's
Even-
not so
funnily
scary.
enough,
I think that's
funnily enough, in future re-releases on future consoles, Kirby is rated T for teen.
I'm pretty sure this
Which
happens.
is really funny.
I think this happens in Evangelion. This is definitely this is gonna be like one of the few episodes where I have to put up the VC footage. So
Yeah,
because this is very image based.
This is very image based.
Don't get used to it.
And
thing for Mason.
Oh.
So those are all like that's like the main core piece of lore. That's like the main driving story of Kirby. The ancients created Void, which became either Kirby or dark matter, depending on if they were positive or negative.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's deeper lore too, which do we have time to get into?
We're only 40 minutes in.
Okay, we have time to get into. So there's a character named Gooey.
Gooey! I know that guy.
This little gooper.
Wait, he has deeper lore implications?
Yeah. So
What?
canonically, he's made up of the same material as dark matter.
What?
But he's gooey.
Look at him.
Gooey. He's a little goofball. He is the second player in Kirby's Dream Land 3, and he has all the same abilities as Kirby.
Whoa.
So that might clue you into the fact that he is dark matter.
How can he be dark matter? He's literally gooey.
He's just a good guy dark matter. He's a reformed dark matter.
Yay.
Now there is further lore too. There is the mirror world.
Is this in the mirror world? What?
No. Okay, wait, that's the ability.
That wasn't even close to the question I was trying to ask.
What were you trying to ask?
Is this in Kirby in the Amazing Mirror or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Okay. I recognize the title because it has mirror in it.
So there is a dimensional mirror, right?
It's got wings, it can fly away.
Inside this mirror world, there is Dark Meta Knight, who is the DeviantArt OC version of Meta Knight.
Oh, snap.
Look at this fucker!
That's his name. Wait, what'd you say his name was?
Dark Meta Knight.
Nah, bro, that's Dark Cold Steel.
Cold Steel Knight.
Yeah, that's Eclipse Cold Steel. That's my OC now.
Eclipse Cold Steel.
You're not allowed to take him. He's my OC.
And inside this mirror world, there is a creature known as Dark Mind, right? And he's
dark.
This looks like.
There's a lot of dark going on.
I don't know why the mirrors are so dark. Mirrors aren't very dark. Yeah, he looks stupid.
Yeah.
The eye in the chest is kind of cool, though.
Now, see, that's the thing. That's the main body.
Oh.
This is the mirror world's dark matter.
On fire.
I don't know why it's on fire. They don't really explain that.
Because it's.
Because it's evil.
Yeah. Don't you know?
You don't know fire is evil?
Now, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror is where the mirror world first appears.
Mm-hmm.
In Kirby Triple Deluxe.
Oh, I need to play that game still. I haven't finished it. I could play that tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but Monday.
Yay.
Kirby Triple Deluxe has an enemy, like the big villain is named Tyranza. He kidnaps DDD thinking that he's a Star Warrior. He's like the hero of Dreamland.
Because he is.
I don't know.
And then Kirby's like, "Oh man, I'm supposed to beat that guy. I'm supposed to beat up DDD tomorrow. He can't do that." And then he goes and chases him. You know, and then he gets to the top, where we find out that here. Let me get a picture of Tyranza
Yay.
and Sectonia. Look at this little goober.
Oh yeah.
Oh. So cute.
No.
He also has a
it's-
corrupted form,
He's corrupted.
Oh, corrupted form.
He can't be.
which I'm pretty sure is just like a little
Yeah, it's just a palette swap.
spooky.
Yeah.
But
That's
see,
weird.
Tyranza has a dear friend and I believe partner,
Okay.
whose name is Sectonia, who used to look very similar to Tyranza.
Until the incident.
And Tyranza brought Sectonia this amazing mirror as a gift. And it was the dimensional mirror. And it turned Sectonia insane until she looked like this.
Mhm.
Oh. It's very different.
And
Average transformation, you know how it is.
during the final boss fight, Tyranza realizes, hey, because she's going, Queen Sectonia is going too far, right? This girl
Yeah.
going too crazy. Tyranza's like, this isn't my friend anymore.
They gotta chill
And
out.
helps Kirby kill Tyranza. Or, not
Kill.
Tyranza,
Kill.
Sectonia.
Kill.
They
Yeah.
kill her?
Kill her.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
Via
That's how.
guillotine?
That is. Actually, by I'm pretty sure just like. I'm pretty sure Kirby just like inhales her.
Oh. No, we didn't kill her. We just sent her to the endless void, where she will just exist
She
perpetually.
will starve to death.
No, there's food in there, bro. She
No,
starts to.
he's eating that. You can't do that.
Yeah, he's eating it. He's
Oh
also
my
eating
God.
her. It's just all floating around in there.
Here, I think this
It's a literal pocket dimension, bro.
is the first time I've seen this art, and I think it
Shout out to DDD,
reflects it very good.
my king. That is cool. Can hold on. Can you send a picture of Kirby 64 DDD for me?
I can send a GIF. Even
Okay.
better.
I just miss him.
Let me find one.
Have you seen this design of DDD, Ginny?
Which design?
The one that we're about to put in here. Kirby 64.
Well, let's see.
Let me find one.
Because I haven't really seen anything of Kirby besides the things in like Smash Bros.
Kirby's a really cute franchise, despite everything I've shown you.
Yeah. Everything you've shown me is like horrifying. I don't like Zero.
There.
Why does he do that? Wait.
I don't think that.
What is
I don't think that's meant to happen. How hard is it to find a GIF, bro? I just put in Kirby 64 DDD.
I just looked up King DDD. I thought he'd show up sooner.
DDD. I mean, that didn't give me a lot. To be fair.
Oh, since this is gonna have the VC chat footage, means I can show this off.
I like that GIF a lot.
It's one of my.
It's my favorite GIF.
I saw one that was lower quality. Hold on, I want that instead. DDD. 64. Can I do that? I swear there was.
GDD 64 now.
I own it. When does the Kirby Right Back At Ya come into play?
Kirby Right Back At Ya is generally, I think, considered non-canon.
It is completely canon. Are you kidding me? Look at it. Yeah, I found it in worst quality.
Oh, perfect. I'm adding that to my favorites.
I also had that to my favorites. The less pixels I can see clearly, the better. I want it to just be a pink square and a blue square rising to the top. That's what I want in life.
Holy shit. So, one final bit of lore I want to put if this is, like, generally close to the end mark. So, in Kirby, most of the time, the boss, like, pause screens show extra lore. It's basically just like a line of text that tells you extra lore about the characters. And in a special rematch versus Queen Sectonia, this is what it reads. Tyranza's final words and offering can no longer reach her ears. The former queen has become a pitiable husk in the throes of madness after losing everything. She has consumed the world, and all she has left to cling to is her vanity.
Dane. Sounds like they need therapy to me.
And Kirby eats the health bar. It's super cool.
Screw your health bar. Ow. You can't have a. You'll if I just eat your health bar, you'll be immediately defeated, right? I think that's. I mean, when you think about it, why don't video game characters just attack the health bar? Like, are they stupid?
That's how Sans thinks.
It's literally like right there.
Mason, are you Sans Undertale? Awesome.
No.
No.
No. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
No.
No. No.
No.
No. So, in like starting Monday, I'm going on like a long trip to Colorado to check out like another college for animation and stuff.
Heck yeah.
But I like road trips because then I get to just play games and whatnot. And I've realized that I have never fully beaten Ocarina of Time for 3DS. So that was the original plan. But now I also have Triple Deluxe to beat. I have Majora's Mask too,
Yay!
but I've never really started that to begin with. Like, I play a lot of Ocarina of Time. Like, I've had, like, 5 different playthroughs where I get to, like, the water temple, and then it's, like, usually that's where I stop. Or, like, 2 of the 5 times I've gotten past it, and I've gotten to the Shadow Temple, and then I've stopped there. Those are both just, like, kind of annoying. But, like, pre-Master Sword, really fun. It looks so good on the DS, bro.
I think I've seen a little bit of it. It looks really nice.
It looks so good. Like, it's gotta be one of my, like, top 3 favorite, like, video game, like, visual aesthetics. It's specifically 3DS Ocarina of Time. Sonic Rush low poly models are number 1 for me.
Got it. Then I want a model like that.
Right. It looks so nice. I love Sonic Rush. It's my favorite Sonic game. Ginny, do you know Sonic lore?
No, I don't know anything about Sonic except that I think Amy is cool.
Amy is really cool.
Do you know, like, what video games do you know?
Nothing. I know absolutely nothing about Sonic.
I meant, like, in general, not Sonic.
In general.
I meant, like, because you don't know Kirby, you don't know Sonic, you know Mario?
No.
Do you know Zelda?
Did you know that in Mario?
No.
You just mentioned
Do you like? Who are you?
What do you mean?
What do you play? Like what single player games such as Mario, Kirby, Sonic do you
what games
play?
you play as a kid?
Yeah.
I played Call of Duty as a kid because that's what my dad played.
Boy.
Oh.
I played Pokemon, but my dad didn't like me playing Pokemon on his device, so I only played it very little. And the only game I got to play like by myself was the one with Lucario, and that's why he's my favorite.
As in like the one that you get Lucario or the one that he's first in?
The one that you get Lucario with the Night Evolution.
Okay, X and Y.
Yeah.
Good choice. It's a good one. I like that game. You know, okay, I don't know if how possible emulating all of them would be, but we should do like, because I did a Pokemon marathon of playing all the games in order, like 2 years ago. I think it'd be fun to do with the squad. Make it a little bit of a race if we all have like designated times of being in Nicole.
That would be fun. That also sounds kind of like hell.
I mean, when you got speed up, it's a lot more, easy.
I think it's also just me not like tempting. I like Pokemon's aesthetics. I'm just like not as big of like the gameplay anymore.
Right.
That makes sense.
Like I like the competitive stuff. I like stuff where it's like, ooh, let's see how high we can get these numbers to go. That's really it.
Yeah. It's crazy that you just didn't play a lot of games.
Yeah, you would think that I would play a lot, but I don't really actually. Mostly because my dad, he didn't really want to buy me those kinds of games because we already had Call of Duty, and he was just like, well, you can just play that. And I was like, okay. So that's what I played.
Kirby! This looks child friendly. Here's a gun.
Well, okay. Well, technically, Kirby is cheap for teens, so.
Well, he thought that those games were like baby games, so he was like, no, play Call of Duty, and I was like, okay.
Not for my 5-year-old.
What did you?
Cheap for teen or nothing, kid. Grow up already. Life ain't about them Mario platformers, bro. It's Call of Duty, CS:GO. You gotta get ready, man. You gotta be ready to kill.
This is what real life is like.
This is what real life is like. Life is just like Halo. You're not allowed to go on a Pokemon adventure. Pikachu? Oh, give me a break.
No, he liked Pokemon, and that was the only reason I was able to
Well, he liked X and Y.
Yeah, if he didn't like the game, then I wasn't allowed to play it. But I did get a DS once. And I remember playing like Lala Loopsy game and Doodle Bob SpongeBob game. Those are the games I remember playing. And
I don't even remember. I don't know this Doodle Bob game.
I know the Doodle Bob game.
Yeah, it's where you can draw with a stylus. It was awesome.
What was the first thing you said?
Lala Loopsy?
Lala Loopsy. What is that? Oh! Yeah, I saw these on TV all the time.
Yeah,
I was like,
I had a couple of those.
You said like a sleeper agent word, and I was like, what is that? Dude, there's so many like random things that like I just like know of because I watched a lot of TV. Cause I didn't really I didn't really play video games till like middle school era. So from up until that point, and even then, like a lot of the times when I had like DS, I would still watch TV until I realized, oh, I can, or I guess it's, yeah, and when I realized I could just like watch YouTube instead and not have to get like all those sorts of ads, I was like, oh, I can like enjoy myself instead of watching like the same Jessie episode this week. But
man,
Lala Loopsy, that's crazy. Carnival of Friends. Is this your card, Ginny?
I think it was.
I could send the box art, I suppose. That would help.
Yes. I remember there was a mini game where you would like make cupcakes, and I hated this one pink. Yes, it was. I hated that pink bitch on the cover. I hated her.
I hate her. Cancel Lala Lucy, bro.
I want her gone.
I wanted her dead.
Oh my god, this is what he was training for. So you could Halo kill Lala Loopsy. Oh my goodness. It's starting to make sense now.
Oh my god, he was training me for this moment.
It's all coming together.
I'd be down to play some of the old games because I did miss out on those and I know nothing about them.
Are you talking
well, hey.
Lala Loopsy or Pokemon or Kirby or what?
Like Pokemon, Kirby, Mario, that kind of stuff.
Right.
And
Oh, dude. Okay, you know what there's been this one Mario game that I've wanted to play forever since I watched the Game Grumps playthrough of it. I believe it's Mario 3D World, something like that.
Oh, hey.
Because it has like it counts your like game score, and then at the end it you compete with your friends, and whoever has the highest score from that level gets a little crown. And then if like they get hit in the next level, the crown falls off and you can steal the crown. I like that competitive edge a lot. And I wanted to play that for so long, but we can do that because it's on the Switch now. And online multiplayer is a thing.
I don't know if it has online multiplayer.
There's no way it doesn't have online multiplayer, bro.
Nintendo.
Hold on. Mario 3D World.
If it has online multiplayer, you know it's the most like obtuse bullshit. It's like you can play against your friends' ghosts in these new levels. But only these new levels, not these old ones.
Does it have? Oh, it does have online multiplayer.
In what way?
I'm finding out. You have to have Switch Online membership.
Okay.
You can only play with people in your friends list, so it makes sense so far.
okay.
You must own a copy of the game.
Yes.
Okay. Up to 4 players. It's just actual online. Checkmate.
Okay.
The only
Wow.
So you could play as Mario, Luigi, Peach, or Toad, and I want to be Peach.
Why can't I be Peach?
Because
Let Ellie be Peach.
why?
Because I'm
Because
trans.
we all want Peach. Because we all want Peach, but Ellie should get Peach.
But
I'm a
I
minority.
literally,
Yeah.
but I'm literally, but Peach though. I have,
Yeah,
so
okay.
do you
Mason,
have a Peach
Mason,
amiibo? Do you have a Peach
Consider
amiibo?
Mason. Brown hair, green.
I'm not
Luigi.
Luigi. If I can't be Peach, I'm Toad, but I'm Peach though.
You're so Toad though. You're
Toad's
so
the fastest. If I can't be Peach, I'm gonna ruin the experience by running ahead of everybody.
That's fine.
But I'm Peach though, so it doesn't
I'll
matter.
be Luigi then.
I like that.
It was so.
And then
so
whoever else can be Mario.
I mean, if someone,
Mario.
if you want, I guess you could like play the game and then do the extra stuff in post game and then unlock Rosalina. I don't know what she has going on, but that's another option. You have to beat the game first, though.
Yeah, you have to beat the game first, though, and that sucks.
Well, if the game's good, then it shouldn't be an issue.
Well, the game's good, but it's also like, I want to play through it with you guys, not like... I've already beat this game, I've already played it.
So, we'll have to figure out a way to decide who's Peach, since we're about to fight, apparently.
Can I have minority roles?
I'm fine with being Luigi. I like Luigi.
Luigi's awesome. Unless we get Rhetorical to play with us and get the 4th player, in which case he might steal Luigi from you.
No. I'll fist fight him. I'll win.
This is gonna be...
I think Jimmy would win.
This is gonna be a tough one to figure out. It also could just be whoever picks the character first gets them.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
Just
The fairest option.
We should just like. I don't know if there's a way to like randomize one's characters per level, but I feel like we should try and do that.
per level. It'd probably be per world if we do that. It could also just be we
That's
randomize the
an idea.
characters. I have a idea of how to do
Yeah.
that. Then it's just like
Okay, we could do that. That would be easier.
Mario. Everyone's Mario actually.
Awesome.
And with that, that is the end of this episode. I'm actually not gonna call it whatever I said I was gonna call it. I'm gonna call it Kirby lore. Since that
Alright,
was
that's
the
awesome.
majority of
Luigi's
the
Mansion was so funny.
yeah, but also I feel like if someone were to Google Kirby lore, there's a chance that this episode would come up, and I think that's funnier.
Okay, fair enough.
Imagine trying to learn Kirby lore, and then you get this, and then we don't talk. Then we talk about Overwatch prices for 30 minutes, and then we talk about Kirby lore for 30 minutes. That's funny. No one's gonna sit through that, but on the off chance they do, shout outs to you guys for who came here
Yeah.
specifically to learn Kirby lore. I'm glad. I hope you've learned. I don't know. I didn't retain any of that information, so hopefully you guys did. Everybody's links are in the description. Any closing thoughts?
Play Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay.
Did you know that in Luigi's Mansion 3?
Did you guys know that in Luigi's Mansion 3, Lord Gargalon